up with that ping? At least for on my end of things.
I don't know. What is up with the ping?
Well, I'll see how it does. It looks like it's oh, it's just with yours. I have it ping to your it keeps going into the red a lot.
Who, for me?
Yeah.
Probably because I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, at least we're all here. So
Yeah. Could be my internet, I don't know.
I'll find out.
Yep.
Alright, so is everything about ready to start?
Yeah, I have the stream up and
Just about.
everything.
Let me finish this real quick.
You know, we'll see what happens when you start the stream up.
I have
Oh,
started the stream up.
if
It's
it's
been
if it's
running.
oh, how's it been going?
Not terribly well.
Yeah,
Since we don't have much movement, it's not like it's gonna be that bad. But
no.
but yeah, it keeps jumping in the red
Yeah.
on the ping on here, at least. Do 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 do.
Okay, I'm ready when you guys are.
Alright.
And so am I. Just played a couple of rounds of Smash while waiting.
I was playing Batman Arkham Origins.
Ah.
Close
Get
that.
these off.
Back up. Tweak that.
Oof.
Go. Sleep mode. There we go. Oh. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
I don't know how good it will be, but hopefully it'll stand out.
Alright, so are you with us?
Yep.
Okay, just doing a check there. Alright, so first things first. Let's see what the weather's gonna be like today.
It's like
Stormy.
death.
Yeah, I'm rerolling this one.
We're all gonna die!
Well, it's trying to get the.
I think it's loaded.
It keeps going to X.
There,
There.
that's better.
You wanted that on purpose, so.
Yes, I wanted that one on purpose, but I don't know what the numbers are. Otherwise, I'd just hit the number. Well, let's see here.
Well, if you wanted that particular thing on purpose, then what's the point of it being dice then?
Because you don't want to have a fucking water spout, but you got a storm, so you want to have the high winds.
Okay.
Then again, I've never been in a storm where there isn't high winds, so
Unless it's like created over top of you. Then it wouldn't be high winds.
Cat, I live on the Great
In which-
Plains. There's always wind.
When it's
The only
created over
time you
top
should-
of you, I have never had that happen. We've actually had
If you're
a cloud.
if you're in
Yeah.
if you're in the eye of a storm, you're gonna get nothing.
Again, Great Plains. Nothing really to block the wind. It's always windy. It's when it's not windy is when you should be shitting your pants.
Point taken.
So, there's a loud clap of thunder. Wakes everybody up. You hear
Wakes everybody who what?
there's a loud clap of thunder. It wakes everybody up, and you hear somebody barrel down the hallway.
The hell?
Jake, you're up
Normal.
first.
So Norl is like half awake, but at the same time he heard the thunder as well as the loud footsteps going barreling down the hall. So goes over and opens up the door and peeks down the hallway left and right.
You see the tail of the captain. Dragonborns have tails, right?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see his tail just kind of disappear around the corner as he runs up the stairs.
Four of stairs. I know. It's
No,
just a
not his-
figure. I know it's just a figure. I know.
Not his butt. It's part of his butt, but not his butt.
It's not the gluteus maximus. It's the tailum.
The
It's,
Talamus.
it's not the better butt. All right.
Yes. Okay. So, I see this, and curiosity gets the better of me. So I decide to slowly walk out, close my door, and then I decide to not so quietly run my way that way.
Take it back to here.
Okay.
Grab a d20 and roll a dexterity check.
Oof.
DC
See.
15.
And that's also with my character sheet bonus as well, so we'll see. Mm. 10.
10. Okay, you fail. The ship rocks, and you slam into that door. Sora, Cat, Peld, I want you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'll wait for.
Oof.
Actually,
You made it.
Yep.
DC,
Yeah, I was gonna
DC
say,
isn't
the DC
changing.
was-
It's
made
it
it.
was
You-
17 for me, so.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
made it.
lurch
It'll be
to
the,
this.
the roll, and I'll add my dexterity.
Yes, the
Okay,
modifier part, the
I'll
plus
roll
part.
this one. Let's see how bad this goes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay.
You roll
Oof. A
which one did
3.
you roll? You rolled this one?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
bad.
That's a
Are you-
3 plus.
Were you
It's like what? Huh?
were you in bed or standing in your room?
I mean, you just said all that happened was I did wake up from the thunder.
Yeah, yeah. So are you
I
still
haven't done
laying in
anything
bed?
else.
Okay, you're thrown from your bed and you land about an inch away from the door.
Oh.
Oof.
Cat, you managed to grab a hold of your bed as the ship lurches. So go ahead and make your roll.
12.
And then I'll roll the 12.
Mhm.
That's with your bonus. Your bonus. Yeah, same thing that happened to Peld happens to you.
Okay.
And I managed to grab a hold of my bed.
So I'm guessing at this time I slammed into the door and I just said, "Fuck," and I just kept running.
Yeah, pretty much. The ship is really rocking. We just got hit by a rope wave.
Ah.
But you would know that you're under
Right.
deck.
Yeah.
It's normally
Yeah.
for me, with my knowledge, if I'm seeing something that pertains to the leader being in such a hurry, that usually tells me in my head, okay, maybe something bad's going down. I need to check. That's why I went in a hurry.
Yep. You hit the door pretty hard.
And so for a moment there, I had to shake off that bump because I hit it pretty hard. But then I resumed running, and I went to up on the upper deck. Which way? That's must be right here. And I assume that the captain went up further.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Well,
Once you hit
from-
the deck, you
Well, from my character's sight, I can't quite see the captain immediately, unless if I
True.
turn around. In which case, I will see him up there. But getting right to the steps, no, I won't immediately see the captain.
no, but you'll faintly hear him over the howling of the wind. He's barking orders as loud as he can. Sailors are running around on the deck.
Oh, gets out of her bed and walks to the door with bed head.
Evie
and
gets
just
up
walks
off the
outside.
floor.
Whatever. Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, Norrell hears the howling of orders, runs up the steps, up to here, and meets with the captain.
Who gives you a look and says, "If you're here to help," and he points out some ropes. Go tie those down.
The Norrell looks at the ropes, looks at the captain, recognizes that he is being commanded. Aye, sir. And he actually realizes that he didn't say it loud enough over the rough weather. Says it again. Aye, sir. And then runs out to take care of those ropes. So he's back down on the deck, helping out with ropes and whatever else he can help out any of the other sailors with.
What's up?
Oh, um, yeah, you'll find
see.
out later.
We'll see.
You'll see. Okay, so while you're doing that, Sora, the boats are rocking and there's no nookie going on. How's Ava feeling?
She runs back into the bedroom and throws up.
Hopefully in the bucket.
Yeah, obviously.
And not her bed.
Okay. Well, Ava's puking her guts out. Cat, what's Viessa doing?
After trying to hold on for dear life onto the bed. Because getting hit by that wave. She gets up and she realizes it's rocking pretty a lot out there. And that she tries to find her medicine for for taking, and she ends up finding it.
Okay.
So
Roll for flavor.
14.
Yeah, you passed. Yeah, I remember the DC for that. I made it a 10. You
Yeah.
choke it down.
Yay!
Is there anything that gets added to that? Or is it just a roll?
It's just a roll.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah,
your toast roll.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
essentially, if it's like someone says for you to do a check of like your dexterity or anything to do with your character, that's what will have modifiers or bonuses. If it's anything to do with like items or anything like that, check for flavor, you don't have any bonuses to that. It's just a flat number that you roll.
Alright.
Yep. And that's more for my enjoyment rather than yours. So it's like the toast thing. I got a kick out of the toast thing.
The
That
toast
was
thing's
fun.
fun.
That
See
was
it
really
singed to a crisp.
Or just a pile of ash.
Yeah.
Yes. And you just have to suck up on the plate.
Oh no, I honestly would imagine Viessa like putting the ash in her tea, thinking she can dunk it,
Yep.
and then just be like, "Why does my tea taste like shit?"
And then just putting on, and then I can see her putting on the prettiest smile she can.
Alright, so you choke down your medicine. What do you do now? Do you stay in your room where, do you be safer, but then again, yes, is batshit crazy, so yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna leave. At least go out.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there and move on to Peld.
Okay.
Okay, so other than the fact that I have to get up off the floor first, So I'm like, I had no idea what's going on. I heard all the noise. I thought maybe first, we were under attack or something. But yeah, it's like I was also frantically feeling around for the medicine because I feel the boat moving pretty rough. So
And one rolls into your hand.
I'm like, I'm hoping this is it. And I'm like,
It's not dark
my
in your room.
goodness.
There,
Like,
there's light from the porthole every time there's a flash of lightning.
it's like, oh, I see what's going on out there. Jeez, it's wow. I'm just looking at this storm like, yeah, I better. Oh, here goes nothing, I guess.
Oh yeah. You passed.
Yeah, you get it down. It doesn't bug you so much this time. You're thinking, maybe I'm getting used to it. Okay, and then what do you do?
Well, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to stay in here. I also step outside the door, and as soon as I walk out, I see a big hole in the wall or the door. Not really a big hole, but I see a dent. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's not metal.
okay.
There's a crack in the door, but
Okay.
it's not like
No, it doesn't look like
broken.
Hulk smashed or anything, but
No.
It looks like somebody hit it really
Yeah.
hard. But
Yeah,
not hard enough to break it.
I didn't focus on hitting it with full force. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
It's like, okay, it looks like I'm not the only one who got tossed.
Okay,
And
I'm going to.
I kind of look over there and see. Oh, IBS.
Okay, I'm stopping you right there.
Okay.
Everybody,
No.
roll another dexterity check. Jake, you see this one coming.
10. Oh wait.
14.
Add your
12.
Okay, it's 10 and add your modifier. Okay. Alright.
12.
And
Yeah.
let me go ahead and do mine.
So I got a 12 and a 14.
11 and I think that means I meet it.
You got a 15?
Yep.
Yeah, you managed to get those ropes around your arms and you're hanging on as this
Okay,
wave
well,
goes
I
over the
gotta-
top of the ship.
I got a 10th one.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
No, don't. I can only add 1 to it.
8. Oh.
Yeah, see,
Oof.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Kat, what'd you get? You got a 10?
12.
She got
Yeah,
12.
You got a
with
12.
modifier, yeah.
Okay, so both of you are now over here. Slammed it into those doors.
Crack getting any bigger?
No. Well, yeah, the crack's a little longer. And sorry, you rolled a what?
14.
I hate to do this, but your head ends up in the bucket as you're lurched.
Oh, God.
Precipitation, go fuck yourself.
Okay, now I need to roll it.
Oof.
Nira had just opened her door, lurched, and basically slid out of her room. And is standing there in her night clothes going, oh, okay. Alright, moving back to Jake. You get those ropes tied down. They're not going anywhere unless you so want them to, or somebody else wants them to.
Right, I got the job done.
And Captain, sees that. Barks, we need somebody in the crow's nest. And like the 3 sailors that were getting the ropes done near you, just kind of take a step back. They don't want to go up there.
Norrell puts his hands on his sides and looks disappointed. And he's like, I figured that you guys would end up being the ones wanting to brave it. Guess I'm the only one.
And one of them goes, well, big storm, rocking ship. I don't want to be in a little bowl.
Well, that's up to you. That's on you guys. I'll take that step.
Okay. Are you climbing up there?
Currently, at this point in time, since pretty much my gi is like, I'm pretty sure since there's a rogue wave, my gi is probably damn near soaked.
Oh, dude, you're soaked to the bone.
So it's at this point, I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting rid of a liability, take off the top part, and then I start to climb up the crow's nest.
Okay, I'm gonna move you.
Alright.
I'm gonna put you on this one right here for the crow's nest. Hey, you get up there, there's a bit of rope next to the mast. There's not a whole lot of space for you to move, but something tells you it'd be a good idea to tie yourself down.
And in that case, I absolutely do that.
Okay.
And
You hear the captain below yell up. Let us know when I can't talk. Let us know when you see a rogue wave. Let us know from what direction so we can all, prepare. Ready ourselves for it.
read you loud and clear, Captain.
Okay. Sora.
Ava gets up from throwing up as she opens back up her door and walks outside, looking like green as fuck. As she sees people in the hallway, and she's like, "Why is everybody so loud?"
Nira, being closest, goes, I didn't choose to be out here. The boat said so, and I just had to listen.
It just had to be tonight.
Okay. Cat, what's Viesa doing?
Well, she gets out from being hit at the door and tries to get over to go upstairs. Actually, she makes it upstairs, but yeah. On the deck.
Okay, once you get upstairs, you hear the captain bark, get back below deck, it's unsafe up here.
Okay, Captain. I go back down. Let's see. Guess I'll be like, I don't know. I'll go right here.
Okay. Elwood, what was he doing in that time where Viesa went upstairs and then came back down?
Oh, I also got myself away from off this door, and it's starting to become less of a door now. But
Yeah, you should see the guy in the room.
but,
Hi.
the question I was thinking, I was like,
He's stuck on that porthole like a Garfield doll.
He's like,
Caesar, that kind of like, yeah, you okay?
Goof.
Alright, cool. So I saw VS go upstairs and just quickly come back down like, yeah, what's going on? Big
Well-
storm, but
well, the captain told me that it's unsafe to be up there. That I have to come back down here, so.
I mean, it's probably Well, yeah, it is probably a lot safer in here and a lot
Yeah.
drier.
True.
Oh no, the floor's wet. There's water running down the stairs.
Yeah,
It's,
but
it's moving back and forth.
yeah, then I kind of look over back there. I'm like, what the heck happened over there?
Again, Nira's still in her night clothes. She's just kind of standing, her arms are out as the boat sways. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna get dressed and see what I can do to help. And she slowly makes her way back into her room and makes sure the door is closed. Jake, what do you see?
It's currently at this time that I am looking out, seeing that the waters are rough, but also I do also see the potential. I do also see another potential another potential wave.
Do you call it
So-
out?
Since I see it as a potential wave, and I see it building up, I ultimately decide turn around and call out towards the captain. Wave incoming!
Okay, Jake, DM me the direction on Discord. Which direction is it coming from?
There you go.
Okay? Can I copy? Nope.
I wish I could remember the
Yeah, I
Uh,
can't fucking remember either, so don't worry about it.
so I
And
could
using
actually
nautical
properly
terms-
call it out. Yeah.
Using nautical terms would actually confuse me, so the way you're doing it is just fine.
As far as it goes within character to the captain, I would like to do nautical lingo, but
We'll say you do.
right.
Okay, do you want to clone the D20s? Real quick.
Do you want one or two?
You don't have to worry about it. Give me another one. Okay. This one over here. This one over here. Alright. Those of us below deck. Roll another dexterity check.
No.
Oh, that
Six.
wasn't even that wasn't even a roll. There we go. Okay.
Oof.
I'm not doing too well with these.
Well, I got the
No,
same amount,
just
so on the dice, so
Yeah, you did.
I only have 6,
Just,
so
just be happy I'm not making you take damage. So, Nira manages to keep her footing. Sora, what'd you get? Okay. You're already up against the door. You just feel more force. You two, as the wave hits, are rolling around the corner, and I do believe by the time you guys get here in the air, you two are latched onto one another. And land here. just shy of hitting the wall.
Okay.
And then Nira comes out of her room and makes a mad dash to get above deck and help out where she can. Captain tells her to get back below deck. She flips him the bird and sets to work. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna go back to Sora. Jake, I'm moving you to the end.
Okay.
Ava has become Dora at this point. What's she doing now?
Because Ava can't take this, she just kind of casts Tiny Hut on around herself.
Just right in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, fuck it. It stops. It like makes things stationary, so she actually doesn't like shake with the boat.
Good move. Good move. Okay, Cat, Peld, since you two are together, we'll run you two at the same time.
Alright.
Let's see.
So you two pick yourselves up off the floor. And then... what?
Yeah, this is gonna be quite a ride today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We could keep our footing. I doubt it. Another wave's probably gonna hit soon.
Should we go back in our rooms?
Um,
Or should we help out on deck?
I don't know. I don't know what else we could. I don't know what we could do up there. I mean, Captain already told you to come back.
True.
I don't think we can fight the waves.
No, I don't think so. So, let's see. No, wait. Over here. This leg has hell.
As you go around the corner, you can see Ava's tiny hut.
Yes, I also start to see that little hut.
There's a hut over
thing,
there.
like-
What the heck?
It doesn't, it's like a dome of magical energy that you can't see through. It's like a one-way mirror.
Ah. Why is there a
Ava
hut
can
over
see
there?
out. Ava can see out, but you can't see in.
Ah. Okay.
Do you investigate the hut?
Yes, actually.
The heck?
Go over and investigate.
Okay. Sora, you see Pelwood and Viessa approach.
Who said I was the pro? Well, I guess I could. I mean,
You did say you're investigating it. You can't really investigate it from down the hall now, can you?
No, but I
You know
didn't
what?
say I wasn't. It was Viesta that was saying, but I'll go. I'll do it.
In the inside of the sphere, I make it black, dark. I turn the sphere black, and Ava tries to go to sleep. Because now it's quiet.
Like, No, let's.
I
I don't think this is anything to worry about.
let me look up the spell here. Leonim's tiny hut, correct? Foot radius. What color is your dome, by the way?
It's black.
Is it just a black dome?
Yeah.
You can have the interior be pitch black and like
Yeah.
the dome be a completely different color.
What do you not understand about black?
I'd figure the inside would be black and the outside would be like this fluorescent pink.
No, black.
It's just black.
It's dark. Darkness.
And
Black,
what
and
makes
then
this
the black is black times infinity. Okay, I'm done.
yeah. What makes this more fun is so as you two investigate the hut, there's no way in.
Okay.
You can smush your face up against it.
Which I do.
Yeah, of course.
I was kind of watching. I'm like, okay.
Like, Viessa's got both hands on it. She's
It's
got
like,
her face up against it. She's like, I can't see anything in there.
Yeah,
Don't
basically.
worry about it.
Okay, I won't worry about that. Since I can't see anything.
That's it. It's just a black dome. Alright. Jake. What do you see?
Right now, at this point in time, of where I'm looking at, the waves seem to be rocking pretty hard. Don't really see any signs of a rogue wave. And then I decide to turn myself around to check the other side. Sure enough, that's where I see it.
Okay.
A rogue wave. And I'll tell you where it's coming from.
And I wait with bated breath. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Cat, Pell, roll it.
Alright. Oh, did I roll 2 by accident?
No, I rolled 1.
Oh.
I'm lagging,
And it's
so
at that point, since of course I spotted it,
I see all the rolls.
yeah,
Okay.
I
and
got
of
it
course,
too.
since I spotted it, of course I alert the captain.
Yep. And you two are now right on the, just right up against that wall. Right up against that dome.
Oh.
You good and hard.
I guess I didn't have a choice to put my face up against
And
it.
Nira goes forward and it actually smashes against that wall.
Oof.
Captain is now here and tying himself down to the railing. Sora, you feel jack and shit.
I sleep.
You just sleep.
I did make sure to double check it. It's like, can he actually let somebody in that wasn't there when the spell was cast? Nope. Nope. Doesn't say anything about that. So nope. All right, moving back to Cat and Pellwood.
Well, she pushes off from the bubble, the dome.
You peel yourselves
Yes.
off the dome. Is that what you're doing right now?
Yes. I think we'll be safer in our rooms.
Yay. Yep.
I'm heading over to my room.
Yeah, me Peace. Like, and I look back into this room again to see what's going on with it. Like, okay.
You don't. All right. Pelt, go back.
Okay.
Go back. Okay, you open the door. You don't see the guy.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen
Do
enough.
do you move into the room and look?
Like,
Make sure he's okay.
I don't see anybody. That's the thing.
But you know he was in there this whole time.
Yeah, he was.
He still is.
Is he under the bed?
Did you check on the backside of the door?
I mean, I was just kind of looking through the hole that was starting to be.
There's no hole. It's just a cracked board.
I mean, I was just looking. I didn't see anybody in there. I'm like, I mean, do I see that the window isn't broken or anything?
Yeah, window's not broken. You kind of hear a groan.
Well, at this point, I'm like, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Okay. Back up on the upper deck, Nira shakes the blow off and come on. Sets back to helping the guys tie down other areas, ropes that are loose, stuff like that. And Jake, what do you see?
Currently, right now, I see what looks to be, but looks can be deceiving, possibly a clearing, but I'm not gonna 100% say that it is, but still, the water's pretty bad, still looking rocky, and I keep looking, glancing around, and then once I turn my head, I see once more another rogue wave.
And that is not where I want to be standing. Do you call it out?
Yep.
Okay. As you call it out and look around, you see Nira wrapping a rope around her arm and hooking her arms through the railing bars to make sure she's not gonna go anywhere this time. She's been thrown enough. She's had enough.
Noro noticed this, nods. He was about to call out to her to make sure that she was notified of it, but sees that she's already taking preparations and
Oh, every
break
time
the
you
spring
call it
back.
out, the captain bellows so everybody down here can hear ya. Can
Okay.
hear it. So
All right.
when you say
So
rogue wave coming from this direction, captain repeats, and everybody gets in position. That last one took her by surprise. So Nira's basically anchored herself down. Peld, cat, roll your dexterity. See if you can't keep your footing this time, Peld.
Even inside of inside of a room.
16.
Okay, that's 14 plus 1, 15.
Okay, you both meet.
Yay.
So you both manage, as the ship rocks, to grab the mattress and put it between you and whatever you're flying towards. Okay. And we're back to you two because VS is unconscious.
You mean,
yeah,
Ava?
Ava.
Ava?
No, not VS, Ava.
Yes, so she's still here.
Ava's
What are you
sleeping.
talking about?
It's like, it's like, yes, it's like, yeah, I got it, I made it. Boom.
I can see that happening. Oh, it must be bedtime.
God, I made me think of Scary Movie 4. Yahtzee!
Well, right now, she's going through her things for a minute and takes out like a little trinket and sits at the bed and looks at it for a bit, thinking.
Okay. Elwood, what are you doing?
Not too much in here, just, glad that I didn't get thrown out again. Otherwise, not too much else, I just kind of still see the storm going on outside the window. If there's any
And
chance that this is gonna be, how long this is gonna be going.
I don't know. I'm letting the coin I have here decide that, and so far it said, no.
Yeah, really not much else. No plans on leaving the room yet, anyway. Or, on my own accord.
You guys are
Okay.
sort of cozy in your room while I'm stuck out in the thick of it.
Dude, you have tied yourself to the mast. So, on that, Nira, whoa. Okay. Moves back downstairs.
Here, I
And
wanted to
started
quickly take a dip before going downstairs.
Apparently, and starts checking, sees the dome and goes, crap. And then, starts checking on all the rooms. Make sure everybody else is okay. Alright, Jake.
It is now currently at this time that I start to kind of have a little more hopes of seeing a clearing. But not quite there yet. Water's still rocky. And not quite seeing a rogue wave this time.
Beat me to the punch on that one. You don't have to throw a rogue wave at us every round.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's why I was like. That's why I was like. All right, let me keep looking. No,
because
the
if
water.
you start throwing them at us every round, I'm gonna start making us roll damage too.
No. Just the waters are just rocky at this point.
Yeah, the water's really rough. And Nira's making her rounds. everybody. Can't get into her own room because of the hut.
If you
So
want,
I
I could do something.
do something.
Yeah, I'll do something.
I was unconscious. Or trying to be.
Okay. I guess she's unconscious.
You're the one who said she's sleeping.
Yeah. She was like, "Fuck this shit."
She pulled a Cartman. Screw you guys. I'm going in the hut. Or the
Screw you
priest.
guys. Hut.
Screw you guys. Hut. I was gonna say the priest from Scary Movie 2. Fuck this.
Three guys, Kirby. Oh, that's not Kirby. That's the ball.
For you guys, I'm giving him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fucking James Woods, man.
So after checking on everybody, Nira knocks on VS's door and goes, I can't get into my room. Can I just stay with you?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna move you onto the bed so we know we have enough space.
Also, she put away the trinket before you walked in.
Secret trinket, and it's not the trinket I gave you. I'm guessing.
No. This is a different trinket.
It's not a rat skull, is it?
No.
Huh?
No, it's
Good, because if it was a rat skull, I would make a DM claim. Its name is Willard.
This is ever again. I'm gonna be very upset. Wait.
Wow. I'm the only one who's ever seen that movie?
Actually,
what movie?
no, you're not.
I can't remember
It was
what
co-
the fuck it's called.
Oh.
It was actually a really interesting
It's a
film.
fucked up movie.
Yes, it is. But I digress.
I don't know what we're talking about. Okay.
It's an interesting
I'm
film
not
about
too
a
sure
guy
either.
who has an obsession with pet rats, and he's a twisted individual. Let's just put
Pretty
it that
sure
way.
it was called Willard, but okay.
Okay, it may have been called that.
Might have been. Unknown. Look it up later.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Yes, so you can see Nira's soaked.
I'm guessing you were on deck.
Somebody had to help those guys tie things down. Captain told me to get back below deck, but you know how I deal with people like that.
True.
Okay. So we're having a little discussion of sorts.
we're having a slumber party. Yeah.
That's what Viesa thinks.
Yes.
Nira's like, I'm in a place where I know I'll be safe. And VS is probably talking about like braiding each other's hair, and there's like, no.
But I want you to look
No.
pretty.
I like my hair the way it is.
Okay.
I've never actually described Nira's hair. Nira's hair is long, and she has this clasp thing. So it hangs down to about her butt and about the middle of her back. She's got this purple clasp around it.
Hmm.
Yeah. we'll move on to Peld. How's he holding up?
Well, not too much else. I mean, I'm glad that nothing else has happened on in here for now. Just I can't say too much because I'm not really doing anything.
You're just like hiding under the mattress. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not under the mattress, but I'm just.
Are you on the
just
bed?
hiding, yeah.
All right, Jake.
So it's at this point that Norrell decided to just in case if there's a wave that comes up from behind again, he decides to turn and look around there for a bit, looks forward, left, and right, and then he turns around and he's immediately met with a terrifying realization. He sees that there is a very extra large rogue wave coming
Oh God.
from
Okay.
from yeah.
Roll it. DC has changed. DC for this one is 20.
Oh, I'm not good. No.
I'll probably get a 1.
You don't know that.
Well, that was a dumb roll. Hold on. It's lagging me to death. Here.
No. Wait.
Yeah. I love. No.
Here's my shot. No. I was forgetting that.
Nope.
Jake, I want you to roll a strength check.
Okay. Let's see. 18.
Okay, you're tied down, so... Okay, Jake, since you're tied down, your DC is 15, so you pass. The rest of us are, they're thrown. So we're up against the wall. Same thing goes for Peld.
And also, it's very clear that the boat is at a very high angle right now.
Yeah. Captain calls up to you, Jake. Do you see a clear spot?
Maybe over this one, Captain.
And he barks a few more orders out. The sailors, unanchor themselves and make breaks and just trying to keep things in line. They're scurrying all over the place. Okay. Cat, what's Fiesta doing?
Well, she's against the wall on the bed. So she tries to get herself off of there. And she goes, how long do you think this storm will be through until it's through?
Nera is thoroughly wedged between the small dresser and the corner by the door. She's just like, I'd shrug, but I think I'm stuck.
Do you need help?
Against all better judgment, yes.
Tries to get over there to help out.
And it's
I'm
at
putting
this
her
point
hand
that I
out.
also see that it's this point that I also see that we're just about to pass over the big wave. So that means that the direction is most likely going to change since the boat is going to dive soon.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. And the only one who's... Yeah, okay. There are two people who are comfortable, one of which has just now put up their own tiny hut. And that'd be our little wizard friend there.
Ah.
Yeah. So they're fine.
Okay. It's
At
just
this point,
us.
Did I tell the cat? At this point, did I tell the
Okay,
captain
ho. Let's try and get near unstuck first.
I was gonna say,
before,
Near
you
is
know,
stuck.
she gets stuck again. Viesa, how are you trying to pull Mira out? There isn't a whole lot to grab because she's wedged in there and dead dresser ain't moving.
Hmm.
Your options are you can grab her top, her head, her horns, which is a bad idea,
Yeah.
try and grab her by the waist and pull her out.
I'll try to grab her by the waist.
Okay? And while you're tugging, Peld, how's Pelwood holding
Yeah.
up? You know, now that he's eaten another wall.
I get up from that impact. I'm just like, oh, this is how many walls have I hit today?
Two
Pretty
and a
soon you're gonna-
door.
Yeah.
Pretty soon
Yeah.
you're in a big whole wall master.
I'm just gonna be a hand walking around.
You gonna be Thing?
You're going to be the wall.
Be wall.
Yeah, that's about it. I just
Okay.
questioning my choices of, how many more walls I'll be eating.
Okay. At this point, the ship lurches, and everybody except for our two wizards feel the nose drop. Viesa, you are now impromptly making out with Nira.
Of course, Zero would do this. Only fucking Zero would end up making a game that turns into this.
Well, it's not on
I'm
purpose.
doing it for comedic purposes. Shut up. So the nose drops and our faces meet, and I mean it's not gentle. It's we've essentially just butted heads.
Jeez.
Pellwood is now flat against the wall in his room.
I'm back.
I think at this point Pelwood has just accepted his fate.
I think at this point Pellwood would be unconscious.
Oh, I guess I'm living up to my name is Wood.
As we come down that wave and start to level off, things start to calm down a little bit. The water's not as choppy. We're not rocking as hard. Things are starting to calm down a little bit. Jake.
Okay, it's at this point that yes, I'm starting to see things are calming down and the sky is getting a little brighter. Turn to look down towards the captain and be like, "We made it through, Captain."
Golly, we made it through there, Captain.
And you see the captain starting to untie himself and from the banister and whatnot, and having the men, still run around, check the car, sends a couple down to check the cargo, or in the room to check the cargo. And a couple of sailors down to check on everybody in the lodging area. They're a little confused by the hut. They knock on it.
Mhm.
One of them pokes it with a piece of driftwood that landed on the deck. They just shrug and move on. So, Viesa, your door opens. There's two sailors there. Our faces are mushed together. You can see them, Nira cannot.
I blush. Like, not sure what to do. I try to unface plant.
One of them goes, do you ladies need some help?
No, it's not what you think it
And as your face leaves Nira's cheek, she goes, yes, get me the hell out of here. So the sailors gently push Viesa off the side, start tugging on Nira to get her out from the little
corner.
corner she's been stuck in for the last, 5 minutes. And another one opens your door, Pelt, and kind of looks at you as a crumpled heap on the floor. You okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You sure? You look like a mess.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm fine.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna go help my crewmates unstick the tiefling.
What? I'm like, wait,
And
what?
he just shrugs, walks back over here, and makes the mistake of grabbing a hold of Nira's horns because there's really nowhere else to
I'm just kind of
grab.
like, oh no.
You see 3 sailors, trying to get her out of that little corner, and finally, the two in the room fall back. Nira lands on top of them, and the other guy just kind of let go and took a step back as it happened. Don't really hear anything for a couple of seconds. Viesa, you get to watch this. Nira slaps the guy that grabbed a hold of her horns and just starts chewing his ass in infernal. With a little draconic in there. Just a little. She's still learning.
Do I kind of get a little bit
Yeah.
of that draconic? Like you just
You get it.
I'm like,
And you just kind of lower your head, shake it, and went. No, you lower your head, shake your head, and go, gosh, she said all of that wrong. You decided to start off slow with her. She's learning the swear words first. And Nira storms out of the room and tries to get into her own. Okay. Jake. As you're up there, you see the waters are starting to get a little more calm. You can see the rays of sunlight peeking through the thick clouds. It doesn't look like the clouds are going to break up too much more.
I look around, nod my head, checking both sides, making absolutely sure, and then I decide to untie the rope and slowly make my way back down to deck.
Roll a dex check. That mast and all the ropes are soaked.
$13.
Okay, as you get about halfway down, you slip.
Uh-oh.
And
So
land.
I went down the quick way.
Yeah, and land flat on your back.
Ow.
A lot of the sailors run over there and they're starting to help you up, asking if you're okay. Nothing's broke. It's not broken. We can get a healer once we get to port because our priest, our contract with the priest is done, and we had time to get a new one yet.
I respond to all the sailors with, yes, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't feel anything broken right now. Yeah, just feel quite a bit of muscle pain in my back from the impact, but other than that, I'm fine.
Okay. Zora, has Ava woken up yet?
What time is it?
It's been I would say, a good couple of hours.
Like what time is it of the day? Is storm
Of the
over
day.
also?
The storm's over. Seas are starting to, they're a little choppy, but it's starting to calm down. It's about noon at this point.
Sure, she gets up.
Okay, do you dispel the hut?
Yes.
You see near its tail, she darts into her room and slams the door. And as the door is closing, you hear her sneeze.
Oh no.
She's soaked.
That's true.
Well, that's fun. God, my head hurts.
And everybody else is starting to make their way out of their rooms now. Except the wizard girl. She passed out.
Nah.
Ava heads with everybody and then she goes up.
Hey, once you get up, you see Norrell and a bunch of sailors around him, checking him, make sure he's okay. The chairs are gone from the tables. They've been moved to the storeroom. There's a couple of sailors slowly bringing them out.
I walk to the front of the ship to sit down right here.
Okay, you find no chair there yet, but a sailor follows you with one.
Alright.
And he apologizes for not having the chairs out, but that was one hell of a storm.
Yeah.
Storm? There's a storm?
Yeah, it threw quite a few of the people down there around.
Huh.
I mean, we had to pull the tiefling out from between a wall and the dresser.
Interesting. Black coffee, please.
And he nods and goes, I'll get right on that. and takes off. This is one of the sailors that you drank under the table last night.
Oh.
Like you were on your, I don't know, 17th, and he was on like his 5th, and he was just trying to catch up.
But he was never gonna catch up. That's the thing.
No, he was never gonna catch up. And after, like 5 minutes or so, he comes up with a piping hot cup of coffee for you.
You see her just kind of fucking sit on it like, God, I am not drinking like that again.
Until next time.
So, tell
You're
me about
gonna
the storm.
the storm. Could you repeat that? Sorry, you kind of cut out at the end.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, what the
Hello.
Hold on. I guess my mic or my headphones are like, let's not make noise.
Oof.
Interesting.
Hold on.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, I'm just clarifying. You asked the sailor about the storm, right?
So I said, what happened about the storm? Did we make it?
And he goes, well, we wouldn't be here if we didn't.
Good point.
So,
Except it's your coffee again.
yes, we made it. We had your friend, and points down at Norrell, who's catching his breath at this point. Get the wind knocked out of him. We had him up in the crow's nest calling out for rogue waves. The tiefling was up here helping us tie things down so we didn't lose any of the tables or other equipment. I'm pretty sure we have a cracked door because somebody didn't want to stay in their room. But otherwise,
Are you trying to insult me?
and he just kind of tilts his head and goes, no, I'm not trying to insult you. It was nowhere near the room where you stand. Across from your sorcerer friend, I believe. That door's cracked.
Okay.
Somebody must have got thrown against that thing pretty hard.
Right. Well, back to your duties. I'm gonna sober up.
And he nods and walks away quietly.
And that's that. And she's gonna sit there and drink her coffee.
Okay.
Cool.
Kat, what's Viessa doing now that Nira's out of her room?
Well, she gets up and leaves the room after being embarrassed for a while. Not expecting that entirely.
Don't worry, nobody in the room expected that.
She just goes down the hall has Pelled.
Doesn't even say anything. VS has
No,
got that
no,
thousand
she's
yard
just
stare
like-
going on, doesn't she?
She's just like, you know? So she goes upstairs. Doesn't even say a word.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So she
Hey,
makes it
let's
up.
get up on deck. It's still cloudy. There's some rays of sun piercing through.
Finally, that's over with. Jeez, that was a mess.
Yeah, just like yours and everybody else's rooms.
I know. I got slammed into a couple walls. Rubs her head.
A sailor comes over and goes, "Well, we're still bringing out chairs, but if you would like somewhere to sit, we can. Where there isn't one, we can fetch one for you."
Alright. Let's see.
There's chairs on around this table, this table. They finished bringing the chairs around that table. They're working on this one, and this one right now.
Okay. She just goes over, if I can get her, and sits there. This table.
And one of the sailors runs up and, "We're sorry there wasn't a morning meal. We were a little preoccupied. Can we get you anything now?"
Yes, I would like, I'll just have a piece of bread. Will be good. And maybe some water.
And he nods and hustles off and comes back with a piece of bread and a glass of water.
Thank you.
Okay, what's Pellwood doing right now?
I think I'm doing the same way that, you know, outside or upstairs.
Okay.
I just kind of saw you guys walk by, and I kind of had the same idea. I kind of like, yeah, I need to get something to eat too. I just kind of see everything, you know, what happened, but I just go over here as well, and I don't like say anything until somebody comes by and, you know, pretty much asks the same question.
Okay.
I just pretty much say, well, see, what did I have yesterday? I'll just take that again, I guess.
And he nods and hurries off and comes back with a plate of food.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Because I can't fucking remember
Yeah,
what you
neither
ate a week
did I.
ago.
I'll just say it's right.
I think.
I think it was like
I'm just
maybe
gonna go with
eggs
it.
or something. I don't remember
It's
exactly.
a lunch meal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
lunch meal. Yeah.
A slab of meat, some bread, some vegetable, couple like an orange.
Yeah, that's about it. Though, yeah, since we couldn't get any breakfast because of that whole storm.
And he nods. He goes, "That was a hell of a storm. Must have been horrible under or below deck."
Yeah.
And he chuckles and goes, I know I've asked the captain if we could put some ropes down in the rooms and for your, in case of a storm, so tie yourself down." But the captain was like, "Well, if they tie themselves down, who's going to let them out when they're done?"
So true.
The sailor just goes, "Yeah, we saw that as true. That's why we invested in the big fluffy mattresses."
They are nice and fluffy.
Which Pell you did use to keep from slamming into the door that one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it saved me one, so I'll give you that much.
And he goes, well, as long as there isn't too much damage in that room, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think my room's fine, but I can't speak too much for the door across from me.
He goes, I saw that. Somebody must have hit that fairly hard.
Well, it was already a little broken before I saw it, so
Don't you mean before you hit it?
yeah. Because somebody hit it before me.
And he chuckles and goes, I bet. That poor guy must be scared stiff down there.
Yeah, I don't know.
And as he says it, that guy walks up the stairs and just kind of meanders over here and takes a
Oh,
seat.
it looks like he's okay. Guess.
He's white as a ghost.
Well, he's moving.
Okay, Nira's changing clothes. Trying to warm up. What's Norl doing?
Norl at this time was taking a bit of time to take a few deep breaths, try to get his breath back under control from that impact, and then he says to the concerned sailors, "If anyone can bring me some fresh hot tea with a bit of a sugar kick, that would be lovely."
And one of them salutes, and he's gone.
And it's at that point that I look around, see if there's any chairs I could sit by. I see Peldwood and Biesa at the table over there, so I decide, okay, I'm gonna go over that way. Excuse me, friends, thank you all very much for your assistance. I feel like I am just fine. If there's any sudden effects that happen, I will be sure to have everyone know.
And they nod and scatter. Tending to the people coming up now.
Norl goes over here and sits down at this chair and takes some deep breaths and exhales and relaxes and slams his face down the table.
What?
Quite a storm, huh?
I just
Quiet.
Quite.
Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
Jake.
All you hear from Norl is quiet.
When you
were
slam-
up there, huh?
Jake, when you
Sorry.
slam your head on the table, you knock the lump you got from the door.
Ow.
Mm.
Okay.
Did you get a nice bath while you were up there?
A shower, actually.
Well, I was okay.
Okay, cycling along here. What's Ava up to right now?
Wee.
Sora?
What?
What's Ava doing right now?
Just trying to sober up.
Still nursing that coffee, or is she on
Yeah.
another cup?
She's on another cup.
Nira's leaving her room now and slowly making her way towards the stairs. I'll stop there and go back to these three.
Oh boy. I'm basically finishing up my bread and water. at this point.
And I'm currently still waiting for my tea and.
Oh, that would have
also-
arrived already. Oh, sorry. Oh, that would have arrived already.
Okay.
Where's my damn tea?
Wow. While you're there with your head on the table, the tea gets set down in your line of sight, and the sailor goes off to other business.
And he looks over and he smells the tea, looks over, sits up, and shouts thank you in the general direction, and then takes up the tea and sips it and lets out a sigh of relief, feeling warmth.
Okay, are you guys still talking to one another?
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
we're still. Yeah. So, what was all that screaming about?
Barking orders
No,
as
not you.
well as
I'm talking about. Talking to.
Screaming?
What?
What's
Yeah,
screaming?
I walked out of my room, saw some sailors at your room, and I heard some yelling and
Talking about when you're blew up at the
yeah.
sailor.
Oh. Nah, it was nothing. She blushes a little bit. It is nothing.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the most accurate of translations that I could, but okay. Something was going on. I'll just leave it at that. But it seems like it wasn't your fault, so.
Pal, after that whole, screaming and draconic and infernal, you just see Nira leave the room, so you can ask about that too while she's continuing to make her way up the stairs. She gets about like right here, looks at Viessa, and just starts.
She's like, screw this mess. I'm out of here.
Fuck, they may be my monkeys, but I don't want to deal with them right now.
I think I have enough answers for now.
I just sit there calmly, taking another sip of tea, which clearly there is a slightly noticeable nervousness shake about me as I try to carefully and delicately sip the tea.
Well, anyway, you were saying that you were up there yelling out some orders, huh?
I was making sure that the captain, as well as everyone else, knew that where the rogue waves were coming from.
Oh, well, I'm sure the captain respects your help with all that.
I hope.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll consider that. He'll look up to that, or
It seemed like no one. It seemed like no one else was gonna do it. So.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
from what
but
I heard, he was telling everybody else to kind of get back down. But I didn't stop everybody, but.
Well, I
Seems like he has a lot of
next time-
respect for you, but yeah. I guess you could say you're moving up.
Maybe.
Okay. I
Phrasing, my friend, phrasing. Considering
think
where
that
he
was on
was, I
purpose.
find that funny. Hellwood wouldn't know he was up there.
Well, he did just say it now, so.
Yeah. So you're just poking fun at him now? Cool. Keep at it. I'm enjoying.
Viessa puts her head down.
But seriously,
Uh,
you did something great for us today.
I appreciate that, Feldwood. Thank you.
And Nira finally gets up here and just slumps in the chair across from Ava.
Yeah, yeah. Like I was saying, it was a situation to where I figured someone of this crew this weathered crew, would end up going up to the crow's nest and getting the job done. And it just all of a sudden turned into a situation to where I see all of them step out of the way, and I'm thinking this is supposed to be the crew of the ship, and they're just backing away.
Oh,
Uh,
so he didn't exactly just say, "Hey, you get up there."
no, no.
Well,
He just asked for someone to go up there, and apparently they already chose themselves that what they were gonna do.
oh, I mean, it looks like he still did trust you enough to actually help out here in the first place. So,
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
At that, the captain comes down, gets between you two, slams his hand on the table, and goes, "Good work up there."
Makes Viesa
I knew
jump.
my men wouldn't go up there because that's a death wish.
A death wish I was willing to face for the good of everyone else, Captain.
And he chuckles and goes, "Yes, and I'm happy you did. But, like I said, the crew won't go up there in a storm because it is insanely dangerous. You could have easily been flung out of that little tub we have up there." And he glances up at it.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
And he chuckles and, "Well, if you need anything, let me know." And he turns to go back to his regular post, and then we're going to move on to what Ava and Nira are up to.
Staring contest.
Nira would lose instantly. Because she's not making eye contact. She's just kind of looking down. She's a little tired from running around on the deck and being thrown about and stuck, and she's a little pissed off.
Yeah.
But again, when isn't she a little pissed off? And she finally looks up at Ava and says, fuck, I lost my train of thought. "So, how'd you take the storm?"
I didn't even know there was a storm until I was told.
Dear, shakes her head. "You and that damn hut."
Hey, I slept good. I don't know about you, but I slept very good.
Oh yeah, getting thrown around the deck and below deck, yeah. Yeah, I slept great.
Oh, you've been through worse. I mean, you're existing right now.
It, yeah, gives Ava a dirty look and goes, "No, I think I've seen the worst at this point after what just happened."
No, there's always much worse.
Yeah, maybe I'll go shove you into the little crevice between your door and that dresser in your room and leave you there for a while.
One, I could just leave. Two, no.
Okay, while we're having such an engaging conversation, I'm just gonna
Yes.
move back down to those three.
Such an engaging conversation up there.
They're talking over the mind link. They're going on sailor rants, and swearing at one another. It's great. I just can't say it all here.
Lovely. Why not?
Because it's a string of expletives that would probably get you banned.
Ah, okay.
Just a beep.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just one solid. Just the sensor's just holding the button.
Yeah.
Somebody's flatlining is basically what's happening.
Let's see. I'm still just sitting there, have my head down, listening. But that's about all.
They can press for more information about the incident.
If they want
Well, it's
to.
currently at this point in time that Norrell is exhausted, still drenched, needs to look for another key.
Mm.
Is not really necessarily thinking about that, other than just sipping tea and trying to get warmth back into his body from all that water.
Mm.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, it's warm outside. The dice say so.
Yeah, the dice says it's like, I mean, it's not ridiculously hot, but
Yeah.
it's good.
It's
Okay.
warm. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have dried a
warm,
bit.
but I mean, you're still.
Yeah.
You're still a little chilled from all the water, but yeah, it's warm.
It's
out.
slowly
You're
warming up.
shirtless.
Yeah.
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 It's still
Currently,
cloudy
I'm.
as hell though.
Yeah. Yeah. Currently, I'm shirtless. And pretty much at this point, Norrell sets the teacup down and proceeds to say, "I sure hope that there were some extra geese packed on this ship. I really do."
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure Nor would have an extra just in case something happened.
Norrell has it in his head currently that most likely, since that was such a rough situation, that more than likely what he had packed in his room probably got waterlogged as well.
Well, you'll have to go to your room to find out now, won't you?
That's true.
Mm.
Okay. Since I've got the tea down, I do apologize for keeping this short, but I need to go see about finding some dry clothing.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Yes, I most likely will return, hopefully with dry clothing.
All right.
You gotta do that.
So, Nora, yes, yes.
I mean, it's
And then Norrell,
not every day we get to sit with a shirtless monk drinking tea.
So true.
But
But not like there's any
I'm
benefit
just
for
sad
me.
to see him go. No, yes, it's sad to see him go. No, wait, stay.
let him go. Let him go.
Let it go. Oh.
'Cause, I mean, Norrell's strength is what, like 19?
18.
18. He's still fucking ripped.
I know.
I'm ripped with a 18 strength and my charisma is 17.
Yeah.
You're a very pretty man.
So slowly, Norl makes his way back down the steps to the lower part to go check into his room. He gets to about right here, stops because he just passed something. He goes back,
Uh-oh.
turns around, and sees the door.
And there's a nice crack in one of the boards.
Fuck.
You distinctly remember, wait, I didn't cause that much damage to
Yeah, that's
it.
what I was thinking. That's why I was like, fuck. I didn't bump it that hard. Well, I suppose I could help out with the labor work of that. Anyway, we'll get to that bridge once we get to it. I go walk back over to my room.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to
Okay,
it.
stop right there.
At the door. Okay.
You open the door, your room is a mess. The only thing that's still where you left it is the dresser. The bed's been upended. Nobody's gone through. You know damn well nobody's been in your room. The storm just wreaked havoc. There's a couple of darts stuck in the floor.
Wow.
It's just trashed. It looks like it was ransacked, but you know it wasn't.
Mm.
So Norl just looks at all this monstrosity and just lets out a sigh of frustration as he just walks in, closes the door behind him, and proceeds to start cleaning up.
Okay. While you're cleaning, you do find a dry key.
So Norl then proceeds to get changed, feels much drier. The warmth is coming through the porthole window still, so it's getting a lot more comfortable for me. And then I proceed to continue to tidy up as best as I can. Getting the
Okay.
bed back down to where it needs to be. Picking up the darts. And cleaning up as much of the floor as possible. Checking for any damage.
Other than where the dart's stuck into the floorboards, there's no damage.
Okay, it looks like it isn't too bad, so it should be okay. Okay. So did that take quite some time for me to do the cleaning process? Or
2 hours.
okay. So I
So
probably should
we're gonna cut to somebody else while you're
Right.
cleaning.
Right.
Nearest face down on the table.
What's the matter, young? What's the matter, friend?
And she just kind of looks up and goes, long story.
I mean, I don't see the ship going any faster.
And Nira explains that once you put your hut up, she couldn't get into her room, so she waited out the rest of the storm in Viessa's room, got stuck, And basically tells the whole story.
Ava just sips her coffee. You've been through worse.
Here just kind of glares at her. Yeah, but nothing this embarrassing.
Really? 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 As I start touching the ring on my finger.
That isn't embarrassing. That is mortifying. There's a difference.
No, it's all the same to me.
Here just puts her face back down on the table and just shakes her head. And moving back down to
Yeah.
VS and Pellwood.
Well, I don't know. Anything you want to say?
Me?
I mean, I kind of saw what was going on. I kind of heard what was going on.
I hear it. No.
Yeah.
Coming on.
No, not really.
Fiesta doesn't know how to feel about that. I love it. It's great.
Well, I can agree. Whatever happened, it sounded very awkward.
Well, I only heard half of it because of, I don't know half the languages that she used.
You don't. It was strictly in a mix of Infernal and Draconic, and I don't think you learned Draconic yet, did you?
Let me see.
Because I know you don't know Infernal.
No. I'm still
Yeah, you
well,
didn't
I'm
understand a
learning.
word.
I'm learning Infernal from Normal. So I'm not quite there
You-
yet to everything.
You got maybe like an eighth of the conversation. because
Yeah,
most
that's why
of
she's
you
like,
the
I
swear words.
don't know half of what she was saying, so I don't know.
Well, from what I can understand from the Draconic half of it, she was stuck.
Oh no, she was cursing up a storm in both languages.
You know, you kind of get that it was because of what was going on with those sailors kind of pulling and
Yeah, there was
something.
that.
I mean, at least everything's okay now. So hopefully,
As much as it can be, I suppose.
Who popped a beer?
no.
Not I don't even have beer.
Clapping my hands.
Oh, it sounded like somebody popped a beer bottle.
I mean, no, I don't have anything like that here. But
Yeah, she decides to get up. Well, I'm going back to my room. She goes back. She's still a little bit blushing. Just back to her room.
You stop and stare at the corner for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
thinking about what happened.
I've already finished my stuff, so I guess.
And your plate's been promptly
Yeah.
taken
So
away.
I just kind of go back and I, stop. I look over at the crack in the door again, realizing that part of that was me.
You don't know who was the other cause.
I still don't know the
Pels.
original. I still know where the original crack came
Well,
from.
I want you
but-
to stop right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes past, what's Norl doing? Is he coming back out of the room?
Currently
I
at
just
this
standing
time,
out here the whole time?
Um, basically, your conversation with the ESSA, I'm gonna say you guys talked about other stuff, and then you brought up the room again, and
that
you know,
took.
pushing that button to try and get everything. So
Yeah.
enough time has passed for the cleaning to be done.
No, I meant me. Am I just standing outside my room during this?
Yeah,
now, or-
yeah, you're just standing outside your room right now.
Okay.
Okay, so
When I
Norl
tell you to
got.
stop somewhere, that's where you are.
Alright.
Okay, so Norl has completed the cleaning, double checking to make sure everything is tidy and neat, and then he decides to proceed to step out, close the door behind him, looks down the hallway,
You see,
sees Peldwood is there,
staring at the door.
and looks at the door, looks at Peldwood, looks at the door again, and he mutters to himself, "Fuck." And Norl decides to attempt at a casual whistling to himself stride going down the hallway.
And stop.
On a whammy.
Roll performance.
Okay, so right here's the dice I'm using.
Yeah, I'm making you roll this shit.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 6, 12, 15.
Shit.
Wait, where did he get all that crap from? What's the?
That's my performance. That's one of the skills.
Yeah, both Norrell and I have are proficient in
Okay.
performance. All right, you nonchalantly slide by Pellwood. It's still fucking obvious though. Like Pell, at this point, you know who the other person who hit the door was. You know. Jake doesn't know that you hit the door.
Yeah. Well, I guess that answers one question today.
Just keeps whistling going up.
just keeps at it.
And then as soon as I get to the steps where I'm out of sight,
It
Just use
zooms
that
up.
monk movement.
it's just like dun, 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 like just like you know how people usually run up steps. And I get up the steps, and then I go over to these steps, go up these steps, and I proceed up here.
Is it time?
And I am currently right to this point.
Almost. And the
Right
captain
now, I'm
turns
currently.
and sees you and. Why did I try to ash a cigarette that wasn't lit? All right. Oh, I know, because I'm dumb. Anyway, the captain turns to you and greets you happily. And what brings you up to the helm?
Captain, I have a question.
By all means, ask away.
What is your viewpoint on sparring?
And he grins. He goes, "Are you challenging me to a sparring match?"
I just asked a simple question. I haven't gotten to that step yet.
And he's leaning forward and goes, "That's what it sounds like."
So hold on, Zero.
Yes.
I got this.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no.
You question my courage, he says.
I love it when I can just sit back and watch the chaos.
So you're going to go the whole route of if I question anything of you, whereas all I'm asking for is a 1-to-1, mono and mono sparring match.
You're on.
Okay, I'm gonna take the reins for just a second. Sora
Okay, go ahead.
raises his hand, snaps his fingers, and goes, "Clear the deck and bring the audience."
You got it.
And the sailors go about and they fetch everybody downstairs. They run up to us on the helm of the ship. And where did my mouse go? Nero moves to the railing over here to watch. You two will be duking it out here.
So everyone, including us?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody.
Oh.
Except, no, her too. Yeah, she's,
Yeah, why not?
she's coming up too.
Hey,
Everybody's
bust
okay.
down the doors. Get the fuck up there.
She was in
Get
her own
up!
tiny hut, so she just dispelled it. Hey, the captain and that Norrell guy and Norrell are going to be having a sparring match. No tables. Tables are gone. They
Oh.
cleared
Okay.
the tables out.
Okay.
Alright.
They have you guys come up here.
Okay.
Oh, up
I
here?
just
We're
put
all
it
up
there
here?
because I wasn't thinking. Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
We're just saying.
As Ava, as you guys approach the table, Ava sits on the coffee and lifts her arms in the air. Welcome, my children.
Uh-huh.
I look around. Who is she talking to?
And Nero just turns and goes, "She's talking to you too."
I guess I'm the child.
Okay. At this point.
Smoke, smoke.
So it's at this point that
Big
Norrell
sound
steps
pipe.
aside,
Blows bubbles.
steps to the side out of her, steps to the side out of respect and says, "Captain first."
No. Challenger first. Trust me. You'll need any advantage you can get.
Ho 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 ho. Real threatening.
Honestly, go team.
And then the captain, you see the captain, look at a crewmate. Bring me the dull wooden sword, please.
And the crewman runs off. That's just the blade.
And goes down here.
He looks so menacing when you have him walking. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
No. It's not the Rocky theme. It's for whatever reason, Hearts on Fire is blaring on the ship, and nobody knows what the hell it is or where the hell it's coming from. No, I'm kidding. And a couple of the crewmen take you to different corners and explain the rules. You can't kill one another. Only non-lethal blows.
That's why I brought my wooden.
Well, they're not talking to the captain. They're talking to Norrell. They're explaining the rules of challenging the captain to a sparring match to Norrell.
Yeah. So non-lethal. Can't kill one another. Sounds like a sparring match to me.
Don't throw the captain overboard.
That would be bad.
I'm assuming you've said that because someone has done that before.
Someone has tried.
Well, yeah, I should have said tried.
But that guy went overboard instead, and ever went back for him.
Trust me, guys. I don't plan on trying that at all.
Okay. And one of them makes his way up to here where we can still see him and says, we have brought you here because the captain has been challenged to a sparring match. And we hope you enjoy the show. And then they push you in, boxing style.
Yeah.
Greet your opponent, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to turn the reins over to
Right
Sora.
in front of the audience, right here. Yeah.
So at this point, that Norl proceeds to hold out his right hand for a handshake.
The captain takes the sword out of his right hand and firmly grasps your hand with his right hand and gives you a firm shake.
I return the shake with my own firm grip as well. And pretty much nod in response, getting in my
He goes
stance.
back to his regular pose with sword in his proper hand as he gets ready for someone to ring the invisible bell.
And for that, I'm finally going to get to say it. Roll for initiative, bitches.
$23.
The captain goes, "Let him go first."
All right.
I mean, I got 10 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Norl.
Well, he is a monk, so he's incredibly fast.
Before you guys even start, Eric turns to the rest of the group and goes, place your bets. My money's on the captain.
Come on, you guys! You don't want to support your crew, your
Yeah.
teammate, your partner? Let's you guys should support him fully. Ava says.
There goes 20 platinum on the captain. Throw in your bets.
Come on, you guys! You must have a little money. Put whatever you have toward the captain,
Towards the captain.
or towards.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Sorry, in favor of Norl. There we go. You guys do it?
Yeah, I'll put 15 in. 15 platinum.
Feld?
No.
No? You don't want to be a supporter? What about you?
Apparently.
This one over here.
Oh, God,
And
what
wherever
the
the
hell
fuck
did I call her?
the crewmates.
The crewmates are 50-50.
I bet
some of
the
them are-
female sorcerer would probably go for
she's going for Norl.
of course. She'll put in for Norl, I'm sure.
She puts in 10 platinum for Norl. The crew 50-50. Right down the middle. Money's going on the table behind us.
You see Ava pull out 200 platinum. I'm the captain.
So what was the supporting Norl?
I said you guys should support him because it's a good team building exercise. I just want to make a little money.
And Mira just chuckles and goes, you and me both.
Alright.
Okay.
Jake, you go first.
Alright, so it's at this point, since I'm using hand-to-hand combat, I've got pretty much quite a bit of freedom of movement. So, therefore, my first move is to see that the captain is ready with a weapon. Therefore, I rush in for a baseball slide between his legs. from a baseball slide between his legs, and also we'll be doing basically a drop kick to the back. Let's see, that's 10 plus, that's strength or dex? I think it's strength.
Strength.
Yeah, 14.
As you go under his legs and kick up to kick his back, as you touch his back, he doesn't even flinch. As he just kind of chuckles. So I'm assuming it's like this now. No, I made them hold hands.
Yeah, so I'm like, so right now at this point, I went
Like that.
right there, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he just chuckles. As he turns toward you and raises his goddamn hand. Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Alright. Oh god. I roll, let me see here. I don't think it's advantage. I'm pretty sure I don't have that yet. Okay, I do have that, but I'm not using that on him. I don't need that.
You know it's a bad sign when the player goes, well, it's not lethal, so I can't use that, or that, or that, or that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I do this right. You see him raise his wooden sword in one hand as he swings it at you. Does a 19 hit?
Just one above. Damn.
Yeah. By the way, this is all because he's using wood sword. It's all like non-lethal, so you won't die. But if you're
I thought he would use his sword, but he uses his tongue.
Okay, that was funny. Okay, that was hilarious. But let's continue.
Yes.
oh wait, I have that one stupid thing. He does get advantage. Whatever, I'll do it next turn. One. Does a 15 hit? No, I'm assuming not.
That does not hit.
Does a 25 hit?
That for damn sure does.
Alright, so, okay. You take 16 non-lethal damage.
Ant.
Are you, did you get that, hold on, did you get that so far?
It's okay. Hang on. Okay, continue.
You know what? We're good. You go ahead.
Okay. It's this point that Norrell took a pretty big hit, still on his feet. He decides to
I should probably, like, explain what happened. I said he lifted his sword and then I called out numbers. Hold on a sec, sorry. You see him lift his sword above his head as he swings down and fucking blah, just hits the Norrell on the side. As he goes back for another one, Norrell just kind of ducks under it. But before he realized, when Norrell stood back up, before he could realize he got hit again in the head. And then that's where we're at.
So Norl reacts, feeling a little bit of the pain from the reaction of the wooden sword. And he starts to feel a really strong frustration. He decides to lash out about it using a weapon. Child's play.
At that point, you hear the shy girl, "Kick his ass!" What the hell?
Why? Okay.
So, as painful as that was, it makes me realize you had all this big talk of courage, and yet you're hiding behind that weapon.
What was that? Sorry.
I said, as painful as that was, it makes me realize, remember that you had all this big talk about courage, and yet all I see is you using a weapon.
I'm sorry. You challenged me to a fight. I'm expecting a little bit more.
I am unarmed, and you call yourself courageous.
You're a monk. I'm not stupid.
Huh. So this is going to be about your level of intelligence now. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now witnessing a D&D equivalent of a dick measuring contest.
Okay. Fine. Go ahead and continue using your twig.
He says that now. Something tells me that twig's gonna turn into a redwood tree.
And this time Norl, through the pain, seeks to go for a right hook to the face.
Roll attack.
$12.
As you go to swing your fist into his face, he just backs up and you miss it. Oh my motion.
Omae moshinderu.
As a reaction to you missing your attack, I dropped that. Okay. Alright. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
You take 7 non-lethal. Oh wait, hold on. 7 plus 8. 15? 15 non-lethal.
Okay. We're good?
You good? You still good?
Yep.
Alright. Well, now it's my turn.
Wait, what? Hold on.
It was called a reaction. So a reaction
Oh, okay.
happens because you missed an attack. He has the ability to react to that and do something. So he did that. Now it's his turn.
It's the same thing as my hellish rebuke, Jake.
Yes, I understand what react is.
Okay.
I may go in losing this, but at least I had the balls to do it.
So a 10 misses, right? How about a
Yeah.
26 to 24? Oh, would you look at that? You take 25 non-lethal.
Ooh.
Are you still up?
I'm not sure if he knows now.
Fucking Doral doesn't even know what day of the week it is anymore.
It's yesterday.
Norl at this point is kind of staggering a bit.
He's not down? Is he up or down? I need to know.
He's still up.
Action surge. I get to do this again.
Oh no.
Alright, so 23 hits and 12 misses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You take an additional 6 non-lethal.
Norl is still staggering a bit, but still on his feet.
Oh, you're tougher than I thought you would be, monk boy.
Even if I do lose this,
Uh,
I'll still know that I'm at least a lot more courageous than you are.
I posted another picture of Captain.
Courage doesn't matter if you have a weapon or not. Courage is you. You'll learn that later on. Trust me. I'm not the one to teach you. Someone else will. But you can call it now, or you can go ahead and swing and see what happens.
No matter if I lose, I'm seeing this through.
Hold on a second. I gotta post a picture now in Discord.
Oh, you gotta
Oh
post a
gosh,
picture.
that picture.
Have you seen it? Have you see what I post?
Yes, I post.
This is Jake.
It's Doofy!
Oh no.
Sorry, did you see the video of him enforcing the 6-foot social distancing at Walmart?
But I meant to post this. Like, this is for Jake. Like, what a damn hero. I'm still laughing at Doofy.
Damn it.
Well, you've gotten beamed a couple of times, so yeah, you're a little right now.
Oh God.
With a strength of 18, and Constitution of 16, I highly doubt I'm that stupid.
Yet.
No, you're stupid because you've taken a couple of blows to the head at this point.
He's just
I'm-
smacking you around. He's just smacking you around.
Okay. Okay, well I just rolled a 16 with a +4, that's 20.
You hit me. Good job. Go ahead, roll damage.
Damage.
At this point, then Norl goes in for another swing, left hook this time, but also meets it with a flurry of blows.
Well, do the first one, please.
Okay. First hit goes for the left side of the face. Second hit to the chest. Third hit uppercut to the chin.
Well, I need you to roll the first one for damage. Just the first one.
5,
Nice.
4.
No, the first one didn't happen.
What?
Riposte! You damaged me with an attack, and I rolled the dice to reduce the damage, and if I got all the damage away, the attack didn't happen. You still get the other fury blows, so go ahead and roll those. I mean damage, I think. Yeah.
4. 6.
Okay.
So that means I got the chest and the uppercut to the chin.
He just kind of sits there with his chin up, like looking in the sky because you hit it. He just kind of looks down at you. Man, that was a great massage. As he looks upon you, well, I hate to say this, but good fight, and have a good nap. Oh my god, dude.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god, did you crit?
No, I didn't actually. You take 32 non-lethal.
Yep, I'm out.
Dang.
Because I was sitting at 20, so that's definitely out.
Yeah, you're knocked out, dude.
Dang.
Well, that's that.
That was
And,
the challenge.
I mean, does it knock me out or does
Oh,
it
yes.
just knock me
It
down?
Dude,
knocks
you're-
you out.
You are out cold.
You're not dead. You're just knocked out.
Right.
And once you crumple to the floor, a couple of sailors come, scoop you up, and take you back to your room. Tuck you in nice. And then another couple of sailors gather up the money and start divvying out the winnings. What did I say? 20 platinum for me?
You see the captain look up at the crewmates. Did you guys just gamble on that?
And
Yeah.
one of them goes, "Of course, Captain. We always gamble when you get into a fight."
I can't do anything about those the ones, the guild members not part of the crew, but all of you on the crew, that money belongs to me now.
And they go, "Of course, we're divvying out to those in the guild that have bet on you."
It all goes to me.
No,
You can't
get
eat and
what's
drink on this ship for free.
it's paid for by the guild.
It's gonna be paid for by the guild with that.
It already has been paid for by the guild.
Whatever.
So, Nira and Ava get their cut, and the rest goes to the captain. So I said 20. That puts me at 2, 1. How much did you put down?
200.
With 200. Go ahead and double that.
Yeah.
Mm.
2.
I have so much money. I'm so rich.
7.
Like maybe
I was
Ava
being
could buy
nice.
dinner now. Like a lot of dinners.
A lot of dinners.
Well,
With all
that bumped me
money.
up to 227 platinum.
Mm.
I'm rich. I was like, damn, I just made money. So yeah. The captain gives the sword to one of them crewmates, and Zero can take over for the captain now. I am the captain
And
now. You have the chance
after-
to say yes. I am the captain now.
Hmm.
Mm.
I have control. And once the sword has been taken away, the captain looks at him and looks up at everybody standing there and goes, and that is why I am the highest ranked captain in the guild. And it turns and makes his way back to the helm.
Thick. Walking thick.
And Nera turns to Pelwood and goes, do you think you can make Norl an ice pack? I'm pretty sure he's gonna need it when he comes to.
Yeah, ice is a specialty of mine, I guess.
Yeah, ice would be
Also true
nice.
that.
Jake, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Who do we
Eh?
lose?
Nani?
Huh?
I think I derped out.
Yeah,
It got
you
real quiet.
derped out.
Yeah, so it is the next morning. Put yourself where you're going to be the next morning. We're
Oh,
fast
the
forwarding.
next morning?
Yeah.
We're all in our rooms, probably.
Yeah, I got up early. Back into here. Norl, you finally come to, and you have a splitting headache.
As well as remembering exactly what happened, so completely angered by it.
And you find the captain the next morning leaning in your doorway. Just a wide grin on his face. And he chuckles and says, "You're not gonna do that again now, are ya?"
I went into that sparring match just to have fun, but apparently you weren't.
Oh no, I had fun.
Oh, I'm sure you had a blast.
And he... Uh-oh, what's up?
Yes, I had a blast kicking your ass.
And he leans in and goes, "Not many passengers get to experience why I'm the top ranked, or one of the top ranked captains in the guild." And he turns and struts away.
Does he moonwalk out?
No, that's something Ava would do.
Norl
As she
just
flips a double bird.
Norl just lays there and mutters to himself. So he chooses just to use a weapon to hide behind, and he said, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm the captain." Yeah, fucking right.
Alright. After that little interjection, what do you do, Norl?
Can I spawn some table salt real
Go for it.
No, don't really.
No, I'm absolutely being serious right now. No. Norl decides to lay there and recover with the headache while at the same time not really feeling like going out anyway right now.
Okay. What's Viesa and Pelwood doing? Because Ava's probably drinking coffee up at the helm there.
Biasa's just sitting in bed thinking to herself. She has the amulet out and everything that she had earlier. I'm still looking at it.
You never said it was an amulet. You called it a trinket.
Trinket, right, trinket. That's what it was. I'm tired.
Inadvertently giving details that you didn't want to give away. Don't worry, I do that too.
Ugh.
That's for a later date, I'm guessing.
What? For her to
The-
reveal that?
The amulet. That's for something later.
I guess.
I'm thinking it's part of her backstory.
Yeah, I'm still writing it, so.
Okay, what's Pelwood doing?
I'm gonna at least check, because I was, the whole thing about getting, the ice or whatever. So I'm kind of I went to his door, Norl's door. I'm like, your head is like splitting right now. You okay in there? You need some ice?
I'm fine.
Cool. Okay. Look, somebody told me to check on you. That's all. If
Thank
you're
you.
good,
You
if
may.
you're good,
I'm. Yes, thank you. You may go now.
Okay. I went back. It's still kind of early, so I just kind of went back into my room.
Mira finishes up a meal and then makes her way up to Ava and just plops down in the chair in front of him and goes, "So, how butthurt do you think Norl is?"
On a scale 1 to 10,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
20.
He'll get over it. He always does.
Yeah, he will eventually. We hear
Hmm.
So you say.
Oh, we'll talk you down as soon as you stop sulking.
New goal. Norl's new goal. Kill that fucking captain.
Beat that captain in the next trip. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, it's about mid-morning now. If you guys want to start moving about the ship.
So I guess at this point I can be, at the getting my breakfast then.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm getting my breakfast. I just kind of look up where I just see the captain up there.
And he smiles and gives you a friendly wave.
And I return it, of course, but I'm just still kind of thinking about the whole sparring thing. As I order my food, my breakfast.
Which comes out fairly quickly. Is Viesta moving up on deck?
Yeah, she is. She gets up and moves over. This man's leg. There we go.
Lag.
Yeah, it's lagging me like hell. There we go.
Yeah.
Finally. I don't even care where the seats are. just, just there. And she'll order lunch as well, or whatever, breakfast, lunch,
Yeah, it's
whatever's.
still kind of early, I think.
Yeah,
So,
breakfast then.
And it again comes out promptly.
And she starts eating. Well, she thanks the person who brought in, then starts eating. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else moving up on deck? Jake?
Norrell woke up from a bit of a nap, sits up, and just proceeds to meditate, still refusing to come out of his room.
Nero will look at Alva and go, maybe one of us should go talk to him.
Yeah, maybe you should.
She sighs, gets up, makes her way to Norrell's door, and knocks.
Come in.
And she steps in the door, looks him dead in the face. Just, you doing okay?
Like I told whoever was at the door before, I'm fine.
Well, obviously you're not fine. You're sulking.
Or what you perceive as sulking.
We've known each other for how long? I know when you sulk. You're either sulking or brooding.
And let me guess, you've come down here for one of these talks.
It was me or Ava.
I think I would definitely prefer you.
You do know he is one of the top captains for a reason.
If somebody says that one more fucking time,
I'm stating it to state a fact. It was a sparring match. He fought you how he knows how to fight. You fought him how you know how to fight. I can tell you right now, he has no ill will towards you. Yet here you are, sulking and or brooding. It's hard to tell with you sometimes. Over the fact that he used a weapon something he knows how to properly use. I'm pretty sure he did that as a safety, because if he had used his fist, we'd be mopping you up off the floor.
And you know that for a fact.
Judging by how quickly he took you down, I would say, yeah,
With a weapon.
probably would have. And
How does that compare to your fists?
so you're saying if you and I sparred and I hit you with an Eldritch Blast, you'd throw a hissy fit?
Obviously.
So you're getting mad because I would fight you how I would normally fight somebody?
How you would normally fight someone wouldn't be considered a sparring match.
That's what sparring is. It's practicing how you fight.
So, what you're trying to say is that by using magic, that would qualify still as a friendly match.
It can, yes.
I don't think that kind of magic can easily qualify as friendly.
Yeah. And me challenging you to a fist fight is me committing suicide because you know damn well I'm weaker than a fucking kitten.
At least it still would have been commendable that you tried.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'd have been fun to get my ass kicked doing something I have no idea how to do.
Overall, it was uneven, and you know it.
No. Oh, okay, yes, it was uneven because he probably has more experience in battle than you do. But at the same time, no, it's not uneven. Trust me, if this was a real fight, Norl, and not a sparring match, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. You'd be dead, and I'd probably be distraught. You challenge somebody to a sparring match, and you don't specify what kind, they're going to fight how they know how to fight. You could have said, I challenge you to a sparring match, fists only. But I'm pretty sure with that, the outcome still would have been the same.
I would have figured that since he was a captain, I would have figured most likely he would have understood what I meant anyway. Being up at such a high rank probably would have had someone understand just by respect towards one another. But I guess that wasn't the case.
You do know he still respects you, right?
I doubt
He does. No, he does. He respects you for sticking to your guns on that. He respects you because you've proven yourself to him numerous times on this trip. Whether it's with stories or sitting up in the crow's nest, he respects you. But because he used a weapon, and she air quotes it, in a sparring match, he's lost all your respect.
That sounds about right.
She shakes her head and goes, "Don't read too much into it, okay? He did what he did best. You did what you're good at. It was a fair fight."
Fair. Huh. Yeah.
You want to challenge him again? With just fists? By all means.
Just might
You
do
want-
that.
You want me to set it up? We can have you go round 2 today.
I'd rather not. Just would rather not waste my time.
So you're gonna sulk.
I kind of feel like I've earned it.
No. By not stating your rules beforehand, you kinda didn't earn it. This is... Oh, how can I put it? I guess we can consider this a lesson in hubris. You've been humbled by somebody who chooses to wield a weapon because it's easier for them to wield a weapon.
Yes,
you want
it's easier for them to wield a weapon and make it so much easier and safer for themselves.
You got in a couple of good hits.
Barely.
He's more experienced, Norl. You know that. Regardless whether he used a weapon or not, the outcome still probably would have been the same.
Either way, I'm gonna choose to not waste my time on that.
Yeah, well, guess what? We're probably going to be stuck with him on the next, once we reach port and move on to the next. This is a guild ship after all.
Yeah.
And he's not a bad guy.
I guess you can say that.
No, come on, let's get you something to eat. And maybe something for that knot on the side of your head.
How about you go?
And let you just sulk here alone? No, I think I've done enough of that in my life. Come on, let's get you some food. And I'm pretty sure we can have Pelwood whip up some kind of ice thing for the massive lump on the side of your head.
No, I'm
Seriously, we need to get that swelling to go down.
I'm fine.
No, you're not, because your pride has been hurt.
I've asked nicely. Now go.
And she raises an eyebrow. Just stares at you. Doesn't say anything.
I said, go.
Nah, I think I'm fine right where I am.
So you're just gonna stand there and make this much more difficult for me.
No, I'm going to stand here and maybe you'll talk about this instead of bottling it up like you normally do. You know, that's gonna get you killed one of these days, right?
Talking is pointless when it comes to this.
No, no, it's not.
You and your mind on change doesn't change the fact that what just happened won't change.
You do realize what happened over 8 hours ago, right? It's old news. The crew's moved on. They've asked us if you were all right. They're a little worried about you. The captain came down and checked on you himself.
Yeah,
Probably rubbed a little salt in the wound.
a little,
Yes, a little.
a lot.
And I'm gonna cut away at this point. What are Viesa and Bellwood up to?
At this
Can't say
point,
too much. Yeah.
I think I basically finished breakfast or whatever we had. And you know, I think I'm gonna
Back up.
go. What?
I said, back up. I need backup.
I know, that's why I was going, well, maybe I'll go check on Normal. See how
He
he's
wasn't
doing.
doing so good earlier, but that might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
Uh,
I'll come down.
uh,
Go
They're
to-
standing in the doorway.
knocks on the corner of the door. Hey, you okay in there?
Yes, I'm just fine.
No, he's not. He's pissy and sulky.
Oh, lovely.
You just
sounds
had to drag them into this.
Oh, come on, we just want to help.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I dragged them into this?
You had to bring
You-
up exactly what's going on to them. Therefore, now they are involved in it.
They asked. I answered honestly. If you're gonna be an asshat, I'm gonna go. And she pushes past the two of you and goes, you can deal with the grub. I'm done.
Okay.
I moved to the wrong spot. And she
good.
goes back up to Halo. Sorry. And just sits in the chair. She looks pissed. Yeah, he's in a goddamn mood again.
Ah. He is quite a temperamental monk.
Yeah, I think he missed the days where he's supposed to learn how to control that temper of his.
Maybe so.
Oh well, he's VS and Pellwood's problem now. I'm done. I've played Mediator enough on this trip.
Let's see how they do. If they don't fare too well, well, I'll figure something out.
I doubt you're gonna get him to do what you want, but okay.
It doesn't
No.
matter if he wants to do it. He's gonna do it.
Norrell
Yeah, good luck
decided
with that.
Norrell is
Alright, you're good.
choosing to stay silent, and is basically just rubbing his head a little bit, and is just trying to calm himself down.
Do you need some help?
Norrell opens his eyes.
Cause you look like you have
Looks
a
out-
bad bump on your head.
I sincerely appreciate your concern. But as I stated before, I am okay.
You don't look okay.
Yeah, you look like you got your ass kicked about 8 hours ago.
Yeah, you kind of got knocked off like a while back, and I was worried.
As I said, thank you for your concern. I appreciate it very much. But please, for the love of the gods, I'm fine.
But that lump says it's not. That you're not fine.
As you rile him up, you see the lump throb.
Norrell suddenly snaps, runs over, and kicks the door closed.
Okay.
Yeah, don't see this working out. Hmm.
I was just trying to help. Jeez.
And I'm just like, you know what? Okay, fine. You don't want to listen to us? Fine, but I know that Captain respects you. He has probably more respect for you than the rest of us, probably. But you know, that's not my words. So, you know, if you do need any help, you'll know where to find me. And I go back to my room, so I can't think of anything else at that point.
Okay. She stands there for a moment, thinks about it. But then she's like, I really don't know what else to say. Guess I'll just leave him be then. Goes back to her room.
So much for that ship. It sunk before it left port.
I know, right? I mean, she did get the door slammed in her face, so, it's like, Well, you want me to go up there and tell her? Okay. So I go out and upstairs.
Should I?
Go up
Can I go?
if you
up there
want.
too?
If you want to.
Okay, because I basically kind of heard her walk out, and I'm like, oh, this, I should probably go up there.
It's useless, man. She won't listen to he won't listen to us.
She won't listen.
Yeah, he's acting like a girl, damn it.
He does that sometimes.
Right. Well, I guess I'll go speak to him.
I tried. He slammed the door in my face. Jeez.
We'll be up shortly.
All right.
Move all the way. Ava knocks on Norrell's door. Hello.
Who is? Oh God.
I think he hates Ava more than Nira does.
I think so too.
Pretty
Can
sure
you
the chat
please?
agrees.
Can you please bring Nira or anyone else on this ship?
But you decided to not talk to them.
I will speak to the water before I speak to you.
A little late for that, don't you think?
Well, the water's not talking right now, but I am.
Stay
Gonna-
behind the door.
No, I was gonna say, you gonna open the door, or do I need to just come on in?
Stay behind the door.
I mean, you just there's the easy way and the hard way. Just open the door.
Swear to God, if you use any of your magic, you don't exist to me.
I'm willing to risk that. You gonna open the door?
Just open the fucking door.
She opens
You're not gonna
it.
listen. None of you will listen to a damn thing I say.
Well, I'm gonna say, tone down your voice. We're inside, not outside on the deck. We're inside.
Inside
hear
voice.
you.
Inside
I
voice.
hear you.
Oh my god.
Yes, you can hear me, but clearly you didn't hear me when I said stay behind the door.
No.
But apparently-
I heard you just fine. I'm just not gonna stay behind the door. Now, what's the problem, Salty Pants?
I just dropped the conversation when you said something like that.
Well, you can either talk, or I can make you talk.
Doesn't Ava have Zone of Truth?
No.
Damn.
All I asked for was I'm fine, I'm okay, and some time to myself, but apparently I cannot have that.
Time to yourself for what? You've always been by yourself. You never want to seem to cooperate with your group. Unless it's fighting. So obviously something happened between you and that fight with the captain that seems to be making you sad. I feel like fucking Miss Doubtfire.
That's
Oh, hello,
making me-
dearie.
That's making me sad. Okay, Miss Sunshine, please tell me, how would you feel if you were cheated?
To be fair, I would be a little bit upset, and then I'd get over it, depending on what was lost. Why? What'd they steal from me?
Okay, if you could understand me, if you want to understand me, okay, they stole everything.
Then I'd probably go after them and destroy them.
Thank you.
Ava. Both sides of the spectrum at the same time.
just because I said thank you doesn't mean I'm going to be like, oh hey, well I'm gonna come out of my room now.
I don't care what you do in your room. I don't want to know.
Of course you don't, because you make assumptions what I do in my room.
Meditating to whatever you meditate. I don't know. That's just it's freaky. I don't know how you chi people are. Okay. I've been on this earth for so long and I still don't understand all of it. Um. uh. But what was wrong about that battle that made you so sad? Or angry, or whatever. Whatever emotion you're feeling.
What is the emotion that someone feels when they're cheated?
I don't think I'm the right person for that question.
Well then, I guess there's not much help then, is there?
You could tell me what happened in the fight. Just tell me what made you so mad.
It should be fairly obvious. It was quite one-sided.
You're an elf, right?
Half elf, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's like I said. It should be fairly obvious. It was pretty one-sided.
Well, I'm assuming you challenged him to a fight, right? What did you tell? Exactly what did you tell him?
Look,
She sits
just
on the bed right next to you.
Mm,
All big sister like.
mm.
fine. You can sit there, but there's one limit that I have. Don't touch me.
Oh,
So
Norrell's
finish your
getting a hug
sentence.
later.
So finish your sentence.
I was cheated because I was unarmed, and the captain was clearly armed.
But you're a monk. You fight with your fists, do you not? Your fists are considered weapons of your upper of the monks of higher ranks, if that's what you call them. Their fists are considered deadly weapons. What do you what? He used a wooden sword. Surely you've punched through wooden planks.
There is also the fact that he is a very experienced fighter.
Yes, that's why I put all my money on him. Not that I didn't have faith in you or anything. It's just you were outmatched.
Yeah, just get out.
No, we're not done yet. So I ask
Placing,
this again. What exactly, how did you challenge the captain?
I challenged him to a sparring match.
Yes, that was a sparring match. It was a good
It was-
spar.
Yeah, right.
Are you talking about the fisticuffs? Do you know the proper sailor language? No, Mr. Monk. You challenge him to fisticuffs for fists. You challenged him to a spar, which is a match of just fighting, however you know how. Your own disappointment is in yourself. But I understand not everybody's perfect, for not even myself. I am not. So, yeah. There is a way to make yourself feel better. Would you like to know?
No,
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
I might tell you anyway.
Of course you fucking will.
To make yourself better, you just draw from the deck.
Believe in the cards. The heart of the cards.
As she stands up and walks away, just challenge him to another match and say fisticuffs, and then beat him, or not. I'm not placing money this time, so I don't care. As she leaves. And she comes back up and she sits down. If he doesn't come up in 10 minutes, I'll go bring him back up. And I mean forcibly.
Oh.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Isn't Ava the best?
Yes.
My fucking sides hurt.
She sucks, but she's so awesome.
Honestly, she's like the best party member we have.
I like how I adapted a British accent when I was giving a ruling. Like I'm trying to instruct him, like, I'm gonna be British.
Yes.
Like, part of me believes that her accent changes depending on her tone.
Mm.
And it's just something she does for the hell of it.
It's horrible.
Like, it's fucking glorious.
Give us an insight into Norrell's mind, please.
Yes, that inner monologue is needed.
Fuck you up!
Norl at this point
It's like
is
Caden from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She's just gonna keep coming back. Just keep coming back.
he puts his feet at the foot of the bed, and he just says, so he just mutters to it. He's just talking to himself now. There's just really no point. What's the point? I'm sulking over my own hubris, and everybody comes along and just fuels the fire for me.
Yes! Burn!
Trying to get through my own situation, and then everybody just comes along and is like, hey, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. No, you're not. Fucking...
We could try to get this one kind of wrapped up soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to sit here on my own failure and figure things out.
No, you're not.
And so Norrell does just that, planting his feet back up on the bed, throws them up into a sitting position, and continues to meditate.
Shall we leave it there?
I kind of want Ava to go back down.
No,
but yeah.
I want to leave that for next time.
Yeah, but I'm like, no, we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you already know I won't be able to next week.
We could just say you're seasick as hell. And you watch the VOD for anything you missed, or we'll fill you in the
I
week
don't
after.
know. I mean, it's it's up to you, I guess. But I mean, just I won't be able
like-
to. That's why.
Honestly,
Part of me
I
is
don't
like,
think there. Honestly, I don't think there'll be anything as of like, leveling up importance or anything.
No,
At least I don't
no,
think
we're not
so.
gonna level up till we actually get off the boat.
We're gonna have more
Yeah, I think-
fun time kiss stories.
Yeah.
Oh
Yay.
no.
Dear God, no. I can already hear the fan fictions being typed up.
I've had fan fiction since like the second session. What are you talking about?
Oh,
your
do
ships?
tell.
I'm not gonna give those away because they're quite weird.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Weird as in like Sonic fandom ships weird or
No, I'm not gonna say anything else. Bye.
anime fan fiction weird? Because there's some pretty fucked up anime crossover fan fictions out there.
Bye. Cat industry. Bye, everybody. Cat industry. Bye.
Okay, bye.